took me about an hour to get this game running. So yeah. Whee! I did everything I could to get this game running. So I don't know. Seems like the startup to game is so badly programmed. It's getting me stuck to the shader generation screen. So there are help to get past that point, but it's like, yeah, works on some people, doesn't work on some other. So that's why that's a bit tedious, or a bit more like tedious. It's like gambling if the memory runs out, and I have a 32 gigabytes of memory, so it shouldn't be about that. It's how these things are programmed. So yeah. Well, PC Master Race has problem. Meaning that different PCs are...
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking.
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
So yeah, so problem is that different PCs have different chipsets and different manufacturers, so that's kind of... PC computers are not as compatible.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Nice. Yeah. Alright, off we go.
What are you up to now?
Up to no good.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an older bully last year. Took hours to get her to come out from under the bed.
I was worried transfiguring.
Oh, nice. Alright, next quest. Final Keeper, Beast's Glass, Caretaker, Lunar Lament, Helm of somebody. Only need to speak and go to Beast's Glass. I just need to use these plants at the same time. Okay, Depulso on levitating enemy. Okay, that's Depulso. were some problems here, I think. So basically, potions seem to be pretty powerful. I might stock up with the rock skin because it's so good.
Levioso. Accio. Depulso.
Apparently these don't count as enemies.
Confringo.
Right, I should have something else on that spell.
Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Protego. Lumos.
Ouch. One of them came directly to my back. Ouch. Try again. Okay, we started from here. Before I decided to clear the whole nest.
Levioso. Depulso. Confringo.
Okay.
Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Lumos. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. Defendo. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Depulso. Levioso. Defender. Confringo. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Deadly great spider. Okay, now it went a lot better. The spider cave.
Confringo. Revelio.
Off on another adventure.
Okay, next quest. Used plants. Alright, I need to put something to my ears and go and get the that ugly plant. Mandrake. Okay, didn't shout.
Any plants here before?
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
So you can get these out of wolves. Ashwinder eggs. Shouldn't be too hard to come by.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food habits.
hit upon. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Want him, Leonard? I'll check your pockets after you.
Potato!
I never liked vegetables. Back in it.
And now we have a tentacle plant here. What's this? Looks old. Is this the place we actually visited? No. Maybe. Could be. Yeah, it's the same place. Okay. Let's not go down there. So I need troll bogies. Alright. And it's in a cave because they like to be in a cave. Treasure vault. Okay, here's one closer. So they are actually hoarding treasure. Nice to know. So Tentacle is like a mine. And jumping cabbage is like a drone or something, and that's like the mandrake is like crowd control plant, which is handy. I mean, why not? Hello. Yeah, thanks for following Pumpo. I think I know who that is, so. Took me about an hour to get this game running.
Levioso! Depulso!
That's Infernus.
Levioso! Confringo!
Okay, red spells seem to work with the Infernus.
Levioso! Depulso! Confringo!
And they take, if they are hit with the spells, they take more damage. Good to know. Okay, west. It's just two bugs. Good evening, yep.
Confringo! Protego!
game kind of had
Capulso! Confringo! Levioso!
Dark Souls vibes. Ouch.
Capulso! Levioso! 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 Levioso!
Let's get that one. This is my first time seeing any playthrough of this game. How far are you? Let me see. I'm about, well, according to menu, just 18% of challenges. But as this is like about the halfway, but in a sense that there's lots of this is basically we have done two special tricks, two special missions, and this is now fall, but I think winter is coming, so it's going to be like lots of story ahead. But I'm basically doing mini missions now, side quests, so I will tell when I'm going to the main quest if people want to see only the open world part and not spoil themselves with the main mission. So but this is about halfway, so we have lots of skills and spells and stuff like that. But I haven't done the Merlin trials yet. Here's my spells. I haven't done them a lot, and I could get lots of more inventory slots but if I actually do them. But this is actually when players should actually start to roam in open world after fall and getting the broom. So this is good time as any to start practicing. And yeah, okay, it's a puzzle.
Capulso! Levioso! Levioso!
Okay. This is some kind of puzzle, I think.
Revelio!
Okay, these are magical. So I just need to lift this up. At the start you need to actually change your spells quite often. This is probably much better with the controller, I think. Right, this would be the kind of thing I need better levitation spells. I think we had quest at Descendo would be next that the professor is teaching me. Flipendo would be nice. That would have been really nice at the last battle. And I need to broom enhancement before heading to main quests here. So I need to throw bogeys. There's a lot of puzzles in this game, so
Levioso!
That's not. I can't use Levioso for that. Somehow I should get that. Okay, what happened to my controller? Funny. So I should get that somehow there. Yeah, Flipendo would be rather nice at this point. So let's return to the Professor Garlic, and Garlic is at Hogwarts. And this is like cyberpunk, that it's really interesting to roam around, but then again, if you are in a hurry, you can fast travel. Okay, we started from the library.
Yes, but in all fairness, I did almost get flattened by a broom.
So you say.
The basic gist in this game is that our main hero is a 50-year student that he or she is admitted to the Hogwarts to the 5th year, which means that they are behind of
Perhaps
the
a hybrid.
studies a lot.
Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it.
They are
Just
deadly
yesterday,
plants.
I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Revelio. Flipendo.
Knock back Jinx for spell.
Revelio.
Could be useful, at least in puzzles and against certain boss enemies.
Where was I?
Okay. What was the next quest here? Troll bogies. Then there's token hunt, which is like probably super long because it's like 16, and this is huge. I mean, Hogwarts is really huge. And then I should actually visit the broom handler. So let's travel to Hogsmeade.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
1,000. Let's sell something. We really don't need these because there's like it's like transmog system where you can actually keep the looks of the item. Okay, now.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
All cats can be pets. We can take off from the Hogsmeade, so we need to go outside.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
To the danger zone. Yeah, I think this is a bit better. Now with the upgrades. I think I know the one place which had a troll, and I think I get pretty far, but then I failed with the fighting with the troll, so that's one place I could actually now return. There are small village hamlets around the landscape here.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Ah. Lots of enemies. Apparently there's several treasure caves along our way.
You'll regret crossing my path.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Let's see what happens now. Usually I mess this up. Okay.
Made it. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant.
Still rings coming.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Maybe, maybe not.
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house.
Ah, alright.
When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms. Pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Revelio. Another successful...
So we are where we are. Okay, we are here, and yeah, this open world would continue a long way. I haven't even explored the place really. This northern part here around Hogwarts is mostly known to me. I think there was this troll cave somewhere near here. I think it was that. So I think the northern part is lower level, and southern part is actually high level, which I really don't have any reason to go yet. But I suppose we are going to get the reason in a story to go down there. So that's how.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now, had by dark wizards.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
All right.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Oh, you like that? A fine choice.
I don't think so, but Spider fan, I think I can gather these myself.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorized by Ranrock's loyalists.
Buying Stench of
It's not
Death.
right.
Fine choice.
Revelio.
Let's steal something. Okay. Normal role-playing game, everything can be looted. Okay, that's locked. Okay, next. Brother's Keeper. Okay, so that's the place.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Ah, Infernus. Maybe I don't want to have fun with those. Yeah, maybe Infernus ate him or something.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper?
Oh no.
That must be Bardolph.
Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Ouch.
Confringo! Leviosa!
Ouch.
Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Glacius! Levitego! Glacius! Levioso! Glacius! Flipendo! Flipendo! Protego! Confringo!
I want to know what really happened.
Confringo!
Yeah, nobody likes to know their brother turn it into a zombie. So, yeah. That went rather okay, I think. Considering I was kind of ambushed. So they were like new spawn of the enemies. They have created an infernus.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Oh no. Yeah, dark wizards are at the bad things again. Todella paska peli, miksi pelaat sitä? Hehehe. Olipa hauska vitsi.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What?
Pretty bad stuff.
How could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph. Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Yep.
Come now, don't be stingy.
You can't always win. So there were caves nearby, which I could actually explore in more detail. There's a cave and there's a infernus outside. So we probably should actually use this tactic.
Leviosa, Confringo.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo.
Okay, now we got some challenges done, so some new stuff. Not that, not that, not that. It was probably combat, so Defer Inferni. Necromantic protection. Gear trade, okay. Yeah, I should actually check about those gear upgrades, because you should be able to just upgrade your gear. I was thinking that it would be more like end level stuff, but yeah, need to figure out how it actually works. Okay, that's level 3 log. No, okay, we are not going to there then. Meat Valley.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Protego. Levioso. Confringo. Accio.
Marvelous strike!
Accio. Confringo.
No.
Yeah, I think this was the right place. Dueling feats are randomized. I think, yeah, in the not in the sense that they seem to actually change the. You are giving some small challenges in each of the camps or sites. So they are gaming is kind of giving you challenges, small challenges, while it's doing it, and actually fulfilling these challenges actually contributes to this process here, like defeat spiders. So you basically get XP for this just killing spiders. But I have seen that there's like the location-based challenges, which are not seen here. Yeah, lots of to learn still from this game, because the open world part is just the opening.
Confringo.
We visited here before, but there was this big troll and I didn't manage to win him. Was a lower level by them. So maybe we can get him now.
Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
Okay, Dark Souls monster. What could actually hurt him? I think the Glacius might work. Arrest of Momentum would actually work. Then he's having well, Expelliarmus might be something to test.
Glacius. Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
Okay, Expelliarmus is not the right spell here.
Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Rependo.
Cliffhanger doesn't seem to work.
Arresto momentum. Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Glacius. Flipendo.
Okay, Flipendo doesn't work. Depulse on might.
Depulso. Glacius. Confringo.
Okay. That could have been blocked.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso.
I'm taking too much damage.
Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Protego. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Arresto momentum pulso. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo.
No siitä. Ilmeisesti vastapallo.
Confringo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Protego. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Protego. Glacius. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Protego. Glacius. Depulso. Depulso. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Ancient magic. Oh.
One less foul hulking brute.
He was tough. let's say it that way.
Yes.
And I got 6 troll boogies. Drink to my potion. I had like backpack of full of healing potions, but anyway, we can luckily we can actually get more by brewing them, so it's like
Confringo.
really good idea. Just use them away.
Revelio.
Squirrels. Forbidden forest exit here. Good to know. There's some other stuff here.
Confringo.
No, not that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the room of requirement next. Okay, map not available. Makes sense. I need to be outside so I can actually use fast travel. He was slightly over level, but nothing we could handle actually. But then again, there's guys who play Witcher 3 like go into the thickest battles from the start. So yeah, some people just enjoy the challenge. Me, maybe not. Go to the room of requirement, which we acquired not too long ago. But it's like place where you can actually grow your own stuff and have a parties and just do the householding thing.
Hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Magic. Okay, so we need Ashwinder X. Why not? Potion that would be pretty good with the post battles. working.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Basically, that troll lived in a cave with health potion ingredients, so let's get these because I'm going to mess up in a fight anyway. That's more likely. They were like, I don't know where I can find them. I have been running to them like randomly at the cliffs and such. But yeah, searching an open world game is rewarding. Is rewarded. Let's go and learn a new spell. So, Room of Requirement is at the Astronomy Tower. I don't recall where the Room of Requirement was in the Harry Potter books. Was it in the Astronomy Tower? I don't know. Yeah. Me with the trolls. Some lag spike now. Let's give it a moment. No, it's okay. Picture of the Niffler.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Divination failed. Guessing class. Was it like in in a Harry Potter book they had a divination teacher and who had like one divination ever succeed or like prophecy about Harry Potter. They are actually reading tea leaves. Those two are actually talking in a behind.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Okay. Triumph, danger, I see power. I'm not sure.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
This could actually work with the as a V game.
You have it.
You could actually
now,
make a
why
spells
not practice
in a
the new spell on the
air
training
with
dummy?
the controller. Oh yeah, Accio is pretty okay because it continues with Wingardium Leviosa. So they actually, if I pull somebody, it's going to continue as a levitation spell. So that's pretty okay. Okay, let's test this.
Accio! Levioso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Okay. Apparently child safety hasn't been the number one thing in this castle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Okay. More broom upgrades. The speed is nice.
You're back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Sweeping the
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
So then we actually need some... Do we need really? We could actually take some of them from the shop. I mean... Ingredients. Beast products.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these. No.
What it takes to keep
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The Beg is actually closed at this moment. I guess we need to attend the class before this opens. So we had we'd go to the potions and then head to the this side of the Hogsmeade to collect some ingredients.
Not a day goes by I don't
Yes, I'm stopping to pet every cat I meet.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
I would need a lot of money to buy that invisibility potion recipe. Swinderex.
A wise decision. Thank you.
150 for one.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
That's a steal. Okay. Then we had a side quest and continue main quests. So if somebody doesn't want to actually look at the main quests at about just before the halfway of the game, so this is good time to change the channel or something. But I don't think these are so-called mission critical
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please.
Important cat business, yes.
And I was
definitely.
happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with a goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Yeah, one story is that other players' cats have been actually staring me, and my play character, for example in Elder Scrolls Online, the cats are staring at him for some odd reason. But yeah, important cat business. And Skaheo, hello. So you have done this quest today.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Yeah, this is pretty okay game because the age rating is Peggy 12.
Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
Which is quite interesting because if you are playing Hufflepuff, that Auror teacher is going to kill somebody in Azkaban. So it's going to get dark really soon. But hey, most movies we can see in theaters are 12 age rating.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hog's Head, yeah, that's a hog and that's a head. Right.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Yeah, it's another treasure hunt. What else we can do actually? The helm of the Orchid. Okay, this might be a little longer mission. Then again, those actually this game has few mandatory quests. Basically, these quests actually tell what you need, and for this you need to be on level 12. And you need to learn Devil's spell. So at this point, I think we have a lots of beasts, classes and stuff in ahead of us. I think I'm going to do the class now because it's probably shorter than actually going to treasure hunt. And beasts class is exactly where. Oh, it is here. Okay. Aha! Rewards from the talking with the caretaker is Alohomora, which is great because that's how we open the those logs. So really important. The closest full flame is right here. Alright. Let's see what kind of beasts we have today. So this is actually roughly around where Hagrid's cottage was. This place doesn't have haven't changed
to see you, my young friend.
Haven't seen much of change. Although Harry Potter attends after like 100 years, so.
Welcome, everyone.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly.
Is that a dodo?
They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
That looks like a
You can use my brush. Just be gentle.
triple from
and
the
think
Star Trek.
pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Okay.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Okay, this became a Tamagotchi game.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't
Kebab
belong anywhere
animal
near
with
this
fur.
class.
Yes, I was
Which
thinking
isn't
the same. Kebab
Persephone
animals.
was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the...
Puffskins are fond of bogies. It's brilliant to catch someone by surprise with one.
Okay. Hello. Brush a key Neasel. Okay, I need to brush and not feed them. Yep. Sorry. Beast is ready to be interacted with. No.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
More
Good.
kebab animals.
You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters
Or
that we
one
can
fifth-year
control?
student.
Professor
perhaps.
Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. Come with me.
Is this a date?
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Nice.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
How many
Go on,
students
introduce
does
yourself
she
to her.
eat
But be careful.
in one day?
You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy.
You're just
before
casually
you
taking your
approach
date to the forest, yes.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Flying horse.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you. I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Alright, so caretaker. I want to cross that bridge at least once in this game.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Apparently some kind of party is approaching. Okay, so there's a treasure. And okay, yes. It's behind level 1 lock, which is like, yeah. Well, we are going to learn Alohomora right now. Which is kind of funny because it should be kind of basic spells, I think, but our hero is a bit behind of everything.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Right, I need Akio.
Descendo.
Wrong one.
Theo.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Gareth Weasley. What are
Are
you
you
up to
calling
now?
me Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions.
He's good at
I don't know
brewing
how
stuff.
you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough,
Been there, done
and I only
that.
need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig things?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Okay.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I
Different
seemed a bit
caretaker than in
unsteady
books.
when we last met. I'm
Probably
afraid I had
not
a
much
rather
nicer.
disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
And then we stare at the statue. It turned invisible.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Okay.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves
Not
as
peeves.
the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me
We
when
have
I
been
was
breaking
your
the curfew
Oh, the score
all the
was
time
my oyster.
already.
And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Finally. Ah, it's automatic.
Alohomora.
Ah, it's a puzzle. Green spark and move red spark. Okay, so I can do 2 tasks at the same time. Apparently. Move the sparks and rotate the eyes until both corresponding gears are activated and to release the lock. This doesn't seem to... they actually rolling? Now I wonder what the right side gears are actually doing. Okay, that was
well done.
rather
You're in.
interesting.
Remember, use
I
a
think.
disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Yes, well. It's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Revelio.
Any students in the faculty tower will make themselves known immediately. Perhaps the female student was foolish.
Oh no, oh no.
Someone there?
No. Okay, did she got stuck?
Students have no business in the faculty. Professor Fig will keep a better eye on you.
Oh no. You have died.
Revelio. 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 This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Okay, more lockpicking. Weird lockpicking. This was rather easy. Well, quite a bathroom.
Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion.
Revelio.
I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? Why don't you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, twit. That's it. Just see how we want it. You know you can't do that.
Revelio.
Interesting. He's stuck.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It's just a beefs.
Hospitaling on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the
students are terribly disappointed.
Revelio.
Now we could actually save the game for once. There has been some kind of save corrupting bug, at least in Xbox version, so better to be safe.
Revelio. Revelio.
We need to start from here. This is boring. So yes, you need to start the
Revelio.
From the start of the sequence. Although it seems that this has same kind of difficulty curve than in Amnesia, where the monsters, if the monster caught you, the monster was actually removed from the game. Go and watch. Go and watch something else. Okay, it's a apparently we need to get it from the upstairs. So the game marked that we had already taken the one at the bathroom.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos.
Too bad the key or already flew away. But let's return this mission.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Apparently Peeves is always the #1 suspect.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora.
Ah, okay.
Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
So this is how you can actually upgrade your
We are fortunate.
lockpicking.
I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve.
Revelio.
Then we could actually go and find the treasure Gareth mentioned.
Revelio.
One-eyed witch.
Lumos.
Off on another adventure, are we?
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Lumos.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Depulso.
Accio. Fix the lift before I can use it.
Okay.
Lumos.
Okay, I can come around here from here. Fix the lift. How do I do that?
Lumos.
Okay, so I just need to use the repairing spell probably.
Revelio.
That's a magic.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Accio.
If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work.
Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Okay, that's not that's not the right way to go. Okay, let's levitate this.
Leviosa.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Okay, that's something we need to repair.
Reparo. Levioso. Confringo.
More to go and I'll make it across.
Reparo. Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Accio.
Levioso! That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio.
When muggles put something extra sugar to candy, wizards are putting extra spells to the kids' candy. Level 11. That's crazy.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay, here
Hello,
they
Gareth.
are.
I have those dried billywig things.
You got them? Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant. Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
/relationship quest. Yeah, so apparently Weasleys have a knack for actually inventing stuff. Very stylish. So we have a demi-quiz hunt during the night, and then there's this big treasure hunt, and then there's this hunt of these keys, which is like, well, I should go for them when I see them, and one of them where I saw it flying around in last mission, but didn't have really time to get it. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so I was thinking that this is enough for today. Couldn't start the broadcast earlier because starting this game took an hour. Still waiting for a proper update for this game, so it's but I have been enjoying. It's a good game, well made open world experience, and lots of nice nuances, and the combat is like from Dark Souls, so you could actually put the difficulty to 11 and play this as like a Dark Souls game, basically. Alright, but thanks for watching, have a nice evening, and we'll see you next time. I think I'm going to be able to stream at some point of Saturday. And let's see if I have time tomorrow, because I should do some Dragon Age Awakening. Because it's not that DLC, in fact. Anyway. Then again, Dragon Age is actually working about as badly as this, but it's much older game. So